Hello, my name is Rocket, and welcome back to episode 3 of my Pokemon FireRed Omega Hardcore Nuzlocke attempt number 2. So last episode, we went through Route 3, we ran through Mount Moon, and we reached Cerulean City. We got a few new encounters, 4 of them, and we started preparing for Misty because there's no way we can go up the Nugget Bridge without going over the level cap on a few of our Pokemon. And I think a Rocket can be pretty interesting to help us out on this fight. So, I decided to have a grinding session for every Pokemon that I'm going to be using against Misty at level 20. Now we're going to be fighting Misty's, the trainers inside Misty's gym, and then we're going to be training everyone to level 23, and I'm going to have to think of a strategy with this team to beat Misty. Now, we got our level 20, Rocket was already level 23, got Tantrum level 20, we got Headway evolved as a Noctowl, and it's also level 20. We got Spike evolved into a Nidorino, also level 20. We got Sparky at level 20. The only really interesting thing that we have here is probably Hedwig. So Hoot Hoot learns Hypnosis at level 16, which is absolutely crazy. It's such a good move. We got a level 16 as a Hoot Hoot, so this is going to be extremely useful forever. Whenever we use Hedwig, Hypnosis is definitely going to come in handy. Other than that, I don't really remember anything being learned. I think like Spike learned Poison Sting, nothing too interesting. But now on the Pokemon I'm not going to be using on the gym, I also did a little bit of training. We got Olympus level 18, we got Malachite level 18. We didn't really train Kaiser because Kaiser wants like HP and special attack, but the only special attack we can get is through Magnemite and Horsey, which I can't really beat using Bubble. And I can't really get HPVs either because it's with Wailmer and it's also a water type, so there was no way for me to train Kaiser for now. Because the only Pokemon it could be were Wailmer, Horsey, and Magnemite, and all 3 of them, it's kind of hard to beat. I guess Magnemite is kind of doable, but if he Thunder Shocks us, we're pretty much dead, so I decided not to train Kaiser for now. He's also level 17, so it's not the biggest of deals. Yeah, I got Olympus and Malachite level 18. Also got Wings level 18. And Wings actually learned Supersonic and Sleep Powder as moves. So this is our new move pool. Supersonic is only 55% accuracy, but with Compound Eyes, it can be a lot cooler. So you got, Compound Eyes raises accuracy. So this move pool is pretty good for now, for sure. So I don't know. I kind of want to use Wings, but not really. He can be kind of useful, but not really. It's really weird, but I think we'll just stay with this team. So, let's go ahead and continue the Nuzlocke by going ahead and fighting the trainers in Misty's gym. Now, the first trainer has a Horsey and a Shelder, which is special attack and defense. None of our Pokemon really want both of those things, so I'll just give it to probably our worst Pokemon, which is probably going to be Arl for now, I guess. So, let's go ahead and deal with that. So, Horsey should be quite easy if you just use Mega Drain, and then the Shelder, you just use Mega Drain as well, and there we go. That's going to be +1 special attack EV, and +1 defense. And then the next trainer has a Corsola, which is also defense. Again, none of our Pokemon really want defense, so I'm just going to go ahead and have Arl beat it. And this should be easy, I think. Yes, it is quite easy. So another defense CV, and there we go. That's all we needed to do. So that means that Arl gets another 1 defense CV. I just had all the Pokemon kind of at a decent level, not over level cap, just in case, but Arl obviously just smashed all of them, but he did get a level. So imagine if I had Arl level 23 and I came in here, I might have went to level 24 and I had to put in a different Pokemon. So with that done, a really quick start of the episode, I'm going to go ahead and grind these Pokemon to level 23, as well as prepare a strategy to beat Misty. That might honestly take a little while, because I have no idea what to do with this team. Not much to do, we only have 1 Grass type, we only have 1 Electric type, and it's a very, very, very vulnerable in defenses. So very weak defenses, Electric type. Arl is pretty fine, but it's also very slow. And our team is very fragile. Like, Tantrum is very fragile, Spike is very fragile, Hedwig is pretty bulky, and Rocket can also be pretty interesting, but oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think of something to beat Misty, but yeah. For now, I'm just gonna go ahead and continue my grinding session, put every Pokemon level 23, and think of a strategy, and I'll be right back in just a little bit. Bye-bye. Alright, welcome back. It's time to fight Misty. Now, let's go over our team before we do anything. Starting out, we have Sparky with a Persian Berry. If you don't remember, Persian Berry lifts confusion. This will be important because a lot of Misty's Pokemon have Water Pulse, and if we get confused, it's going to be a lot of trouble. We're only going to be able to even tank like 1 or 2 Water Pulses, so if we even get confused, we'll probably just lose Sparky immediately. So I think the Persian Berry might help on the Water Pulse. Next up we have Rocket as well with a Persian Berry. He's going to be really useful because he's very strong. He has Stab Headbutt, which can flinch. He even has Sand Attack if I want to. He's definitely going to be a really good asset to the team for this fight. Next up we have Tantrum. I just have him here because he doesn't have any particular weakness against any of the Pokemon in Misty's team, like the rest of our Pokemon in the box. And yeah, he also has the Persian Berry. He has Mega Punch, I guess, which can be useful. Other than that, Fury Swipes, not that much. He can really help us. He's just here to kind of his backup. Ideally, we just beat the first 4 Pokemon of Misty with Pikachu, with Sparky, but that's not really gonna happen. So we'll see how it goes. It's a little bit shaky. So Spike is only level 22. I don't know if I already explained this or not, but at level 23, if we evolve him into a Nidoking, he actually learns Thrash. Now, if we have him at level 23 and we end up using him on the Misty fight and he survives, and he goes to level 24, it's a little bit, you know, I don't get the Thrash by evolving it into a Nidoking, so I'd rather just keep it at level 22, and if he goes to level 23, we can just then evolve it into a Nidoking, and it learned Horn Attack at level 22, which is pretty decent. It's not as good as Headbutt, but you know, the Fool's Jab with a sharply pointed horn to inflict damage, and yeah, 60 damage is pretty fine. It's 100% accuracy as well. It's the best move it has to attack. Next up we have Arl. Arl is going to be our grass type of the fight. It's honestly pretty darn decent. It has 60 special attack and 55 defense. I'll have him with Cherry Berry. So all the other 4 had a Persian Berry, yeah. So I have him with a Cherry Berry because with Arl we kind of just want to beat the Starmie. Starmie is the only one of the few Pokemon in Misty's team that doesn't have a super effective attack against grass types, so like Aerial Ace or Aurora Beam. And we have the Cherry Berry because both the Starmie and the Togetic have Thunder Wave, and I might actually, you know, make him repeat Thunder Wave in 2 turns, and that can actually gain us a little bit of advantage. Same goes for Hedwig. Hedwig is kind of here, help us against the Togetic and whatever else I need him to tank, so I got him with the Cherry Berry as well. And this is the team I have for Misty. Not the best, but oh well. So, plan. Not really too much of a plan. We kind of just want to see what Sparky can do with Thunder Wave. And he's pretty fast. He has 37 special attack, which isn't a lot, but oh well. And we just go from there, really. So, oh boy. Let's go ahead and fight Misty, shall we? Everyone has a berry. Couldn't really think of something specific to have a plan. So let's just go and see what happens. Hi, you're a new face? Only those trainers who have a policy about Pokemon can turn pro. What is your approach when you catch and train Pokemon? My policy is an all-out offensive with Water-type Pokemon. Alright, here we go. So Misty starts with her very signature Pokemon, Staryu. So Staryu's only going to be level 18, which means we have a little bit of a breathing room. And this has Water Pulse and Harden. Those are the only 2 moves I really know it has. So we're just going to see how much a Thunder Shock does. And this is kind of going to tell me how I'm going to fight this. Okay, so we can't even one-shot the level 18 Staryu. So I actually have Double Team as one of the moves Sparky learned. I think I'm going to use it. Because if we can't even one-shot Staryu at level 18... we're gonna have trouble with the rest of the Pokemon. So it also has Recover, which is interesting. Okay, so Recover is one of the 3rd moves. So yeah, if this thing is just gonna spam Recover and Harden for a little bit, this gives me some time to get some double teams off, and maybe even help me dodge a few of the moves coming from the rest of Misty's Pokemon. Like I said, I need this Pokemon to at least help me with 4 of Misty's Pokemon, because it's the only Legatrap Pokemon we have. And it's not very bulky, so you got a Water Pulse, and it does hit, which is unfortunate. That does that amount of damage, and we do get confused. Luckily, we do have that that Persian berry, which helps us a little bit. So we're gonna have 4 double teams. That's +4. Like, come on. Miss some water pulses, will ya? Okay, so that's 4. We're gonna go to 5 here. Being below 40 HP really hurts. So, wow. It hit 2 water pulses. This is absolutely crazy. Alright, I'm just gonna keep going. I mean, I already went this far. That's +6 on double teams. Okay. It hit... I don't even know what to tell you. Like, really? I am at +6 double teams, and I don't even get 1 missed attack. Right, I guess we're gonna go into Rocket then, by Sparky. And we're just gonna double team, or headbutt, I mean. Oh boy. Obviously this hardened like twice, so it doesn't do that much damage, but it still does half. And he's just gonna recover and be a little bit annoying. That's fine. There's no really setup mechanic with Rocket, we just kind of spam headbutt for now. So yeah, got a critical, that's fine. There goes the Staryu, we lost Sparky, not like... I don't know what to tell you, I tried double teaming. The first water pulse she hits, she gets me confused. And then she hits the other 2 with that when I'm already at +4 on evasionness. So that's kind of crazy. We get a double critical though to help us out with that really bad beginning. And there goes the Psyduck. So Psyduck can be also pretty scary for playing with a grass type Pokemon because it has Water Pulse and Aerial Ace. Those are 2 moves I know. Obviously having Aerial Ace is pretty scary if you're using grass type to begin with. Next up is the Seadra. So Seadra is probably one of the scariest Pokemon on Misty's team. This thing has Dragon Rage, which is always a 40 HP damage move, and that's absolutely crazy this early into the game. Not only that, also has Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage can be really scary, not because of the attack boost, but because of the speed boost. If she gets the speed boost and just spams Dragon Rages, you can't really do too much unless your Pokemon can tank 2 or 3. Now I see my Pokemon, none of them have like above 80 HP, so 2 Dragon Rages and it's the end, right? It also has Aurora Beam for the grass types, it also has Water Pulse to be really annoying. So we're gonna keep headbutting, there's really not much else we can do. It does go for a Dragon Dance, it's actually way better than it going for a Dragon Rage. Now if it goes for another Dragon Dance, it's really good. If it goes for the Dragon Dance, that's super nice because if it actually after 1 Dragon Dance, or even 0, actually after 1 he got faster than me. So if he just goes for the Dragon Rage, we definitely lose Rocket. And that is a 3rd critical. I cannot believe it. That's 3 Pokemon down. And next up is Love. This is the last water type Pokemon I needed Sparky to deal with. Obviously he didn't do it, and that's fine. So you're gonna get Water Pulse to the face. The only really problem of getting Water Pulse to the face is going to be the confusion, but since we have the Persian Berry, we're absolutely fine. So we're just gonna keep going. And 1 more headbutt should do it. She's wasting her Super Potion on Loveless, which is absolutely perfect, because that means he's not going to use it on the Starmie. And we slowly but surely, I think we already won this fight. The Rocket came in clutch once again. Okay, we got confused, we got Persian Berry. Just with a triple critical, right? Or double critical, something absolutely nuts. And we're just crazy. Okay, we can still tank a Water Pulse crit, unless we get confused again, which is, I think it's like a 30% we get confused. So there we go. Rocket, you absolute mad lad. Thank you for saving me. Definitely was the correct choice to stick with Rocket in the team instead of going to Nugget Bridge and getting some new encounters. The next up is the Starmie. So as I said, the Starmie has Water Pulse and Thunder Wave and Shockwave. So Thunder Wave obviously can be a little bit annoying, get you paralyzed. The Water Pulse is annoying obviously because it can get you confused, and then the Shockwave can also be pretty annoying. I think it's a move that can be missed, so even if I had like the 6-stage double team Sparky, it wouldn't have really helped too much against the Shockwave, even though it wouldn't do damage because it's not very effective. Sparky has very low defenses. So from here, I think we just need to go into Arl. There's no reason to, if you go into Hedwig, we could go. This is definitely gonna Water Pulse or Thunder Wave. Ideally, it doesn't matter. But the only good thing is that it's probably not gonna Shockwave because Water Pulse does more damage because it's a stab move. Which means we can go to Hedwig, and then after going to Hedwig, it's gonna Shockwave. You can go into Arl. Now this is better than going straight to Arl because imagine if it Water Pulses. Okay, imagine if Starmie Water Pulses right now, and I switch into Arl. Obviously, I don't take that much damage because it's not very effective, but there's a slight chance I might get confused, right? And with Arl, we don't have the Persian Berry, we have the cherry berry, the one for paralysis. So obviously if that happens, it's really bad and I lose a lot of tempo. I think I just rather go for the safer play and go into Hedwig, and he tanks the Water Pulse or the Thunder Wave, doesn't really matter. And then on turn 2, obviously the Starmie's gonna go for Shockwave. Now Shockwave, I don't really know if it can paralyze you or not, but the only thing that is very good about it is that we definitely don't get confused, and it's still not a very effective move against Starmie. So the correct choice here, I think, instead of going to Arl and maybe having a chance for confusion, since we don't have the Persian Berry, is to go to Hedwig first, bait out the Shockwave, and then going to Arl, and then that should be fine. So let's see here. Rocket saved pretty much the fight, honestly, just carried us the entire fight. So this goes for the Water Pulse. So this, I do think this is the correct play, and we don't get confused. It doesn't really matter. Now it's going to go for a Shockwave, which means we're going to go into Arl and to see how much damage we can do. It actually goes for the Thunder Wave first. This is actually fine. We do get our Cherry Berry. That means if the Starmie wants to paralyze me again, it's going to have to waste another turn into putting me into paralysis. So now we're just going to Mega Drain and see how much damage we can do. Alright, we do get confused, which absolutely sucks. Alright. Come on. We do hit, and another critical hit. That is so unbelievable. Alright, sorry about that, I got interrupted, but there we go. Rocket and Arl get some experience, which is really great, and there's only one Pokemon remaining in Starmie's team, the Togetic. So Togetic. Okay, so Togetic has Thunder Wave and Magical Leaf. That's the only two moves I know. It also has Metronome, and that's really scary. Metronome can be, yeah, it can be pretty scary. We can't really do too much with Arl though, so I think we just need to go into Hedwig for now and see how we can do with it. It goes for the Metronome. It's so scary. It gets Morning Sun, so that probably heals them. Let's go for Hypnosis. So this Pokemon, I think, has pretty high special defense, but not as high on defense. I kind of want to see how much damage Hedwig does. He does have pretty decent attack. Let's go for a Peck. It is a decent chunk. Oh my god, he already woke up? Right, so we get Thunder Wave to the face. That's fine because we have our Cherry Berry. Alright. So now, I'm just going to keep pecking for a little bit. One more peck. It goes for another Thunder Wave. That's absolutely fine. But I think now we're going to go back to Hypnosis. He goes for the Magical Leaf instead of the Metronome. This is so much better because obviously we resist that. And Hedwig is really a really nice counter against Togetic. It really helped me against the same opponent. So Hedwig versus Togetic on attempt number 1. It's doing a great job here on attempt number 2. And we're going to go ahead and keep killing this Togetic. Slowly but surely. I think we are completely fine unless he gets like a Metronome that's like a one-hit KO move like a Guillotine or something crazy. It goes for the Metronome. Come on, don't kill me. It goes for the Fire Blast. Oh boy, this didn't do damage. Yeah, we're fine. Hedwig has pretty high special defense. Okay, so Hedwig is getting kind of low. We can tank another Magical Leaf, but I don't think we can tank another really big hit. I'm going to risk it though. Oh my god, it has a Lemonade. That's 80 plus 80 HP, I think. So there goes Lemonade. We get paralyzed, which is unfortunate. We're going to go for another Hypnosis here. It goes for the Metronome again. Oh boy. I think it's like 15 PP, right? She's really liking like Sun and Fire types. She went for Sun something. She went for Sunny Day. She went for Fire Blast. So she's very focused on like Sun and Fire type stuff. Let's go for another peck here. Okay, a little decent damage. He's gonna wake up next turn. Okay, so we're gonna go for another Hypnosis. I think we're just fine staying with Hedwig for now. He actually stood. What? He was asleep. What? 4 turns asleep? There's no way he's not gonna wake up. Okay, so he goes for another Magical Leaf. That's fine. Got paralyzed. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. Come on. Metronome again. He went for like a Ghost type move, which is... Oh my god, we're missing the Hypnosis. I think I'm gonna have to swap, but I at least want to get the Hypnosis going. There we go. Okay. So now I'm gonna swap into Tantrum, I think. Let's go Tantrum. Show me what you got. And we're gonna try a Fury Swipes. Okay, come on. Bringing the heat. 3 damage. I don't think it's enough for a Mega Punch to kill it though. But it shouldn't have any more healing items. I'm gonna try a Mega Punch. Ooh, I was right. That was pretty close though. We'll just go for like a Karate Chop, honestly. And boom! There goes Misty, another critical hit. Oh boy, so wow. That was insane. We started off so badly. I can't believe I wasted so much time to get a +6 double team on evasion on our Sparky just for it to not even dodge any moves and just dies to this level 18 Staryu. And then Rocket comes in and comes clutch and just headbutt crits everyone and kills 4 of Misty's Pokemon. And Starmie went pretty decently as well, and honestly, Togetic went pretty fine. He didn't use any move that was completely crazy, even though it's always that possibility. So yeah, there we go, 1 casualty, and it's a Pikachu. To be completely honest with you, I'm completely fine with this loss. I am completely fine with it. Honestly, Sparky could have been useful in the next fight against Gary, because Gary has a Golbat, but oh well. New Pokemon into the Shadow Realm, Sparky. So thank you for your assistance, even though you didn't really do that much. So let's prepare team for Gary. So Gary is gonna have the Elekid, which is gonna be pretty annoying. I guess we'll be fine with Arl. I also kind of don't want to use Malachite for it, even though it's, you know, it's a raw ground Pokemon. I really don't want to use it. So the only problem, like, how do I deal with the Golbat? I guess Rocket can help me. Yeah, we can just start with Rocket and see how it goes. Then we have Arl for Elekid. I think Wings will help me the most for now. Okay, so let's just remove all these berries. Persian Berry's helping us a lot in this beginning of the game. Thank you, Rocket. True MVP permanently. Like, I don't know what to say. Rocket is just 1 step above. Okay, so we're gonna start with Rocket, and let's go ahead and fight Gary. Shouldn't be that hard, honestly. Alright, let's go ahead and fight him. So he starts off with his Golbat, so I'm just gonna headbutt it. And there we go. Then he goes straight for his Elekid. Oh my god, that was a Karate Chop. We'll go back into Arl. Another critical, holy crap. Okay, then he goes for the Ralts. This sounds like Infusion, right? We'll go into Hedwig, and we'll Hypnosis it, and just pack it. Here we go. And then the final Pokemon is going to be the Snubbull. I'm going to put it to sleep with Hypnosis. We're going to switch into Tantrum, and we're going to Karate Chop it. There you go. Pretty easy Gary fight. So, alright. So the next level camp for Lieutenant Surge is going to be level 27, which is, you know, not a lot of levels from Misty. So that's a little bit shaky, but well, we're going to have to find a way to do that. So let's go ahead and continue through Nugget Bridge, you know. We're only like 25 minutes in, so let's keep exploring. So, oh yeah, so let's see the trainers in Route 24, yeah, Route 24. So we're gonna start with a Bug Catcher with an Incata, a Spinarak, a Surskit, and a Pine Coach is Defense, Attack, and Speed. Oh Rocket, oh Rocket. Oh Rocket, you're so gonna get over level cap, aren't you? Okay, there we go, pretty easy first trainer. Next up we have a girl with a Togepi, an Oddish, a Lediva, which is special defense, special attack. Yep, Rocket. Yep. Okay. Next up, we have a trainer with a Sentry and Napalm, which is attack and speed. So I kind of want to give it to Spike, because I kind of want to see if we can get a Nidoking today. So there we go, pretty easy. So that's, should put this paper over here. And that's, where is Nidoran? +1, 10. I will remember to put the Misty and Gary EVs later, but right now I just want to focus on the trainers. And on moving on with the video. I don't know where we're gonna go today. I think probably just to even Vermilion. I think we can reach that, honestly. We'll find out. Next up we have another girl with a Nidoran female and a Nidorina, which is HP. So I guess Hedwig. And Nidorina should be 2 HP EVs. Oh boy, Hypnosis. I need to swap here. Go Rocket. So I think that's 3 HP EVs. I can confirm it later. But there's plus 1 HP. And plus 2 HP. Question mark. Alright. So we're poison, 47 HP. We can definitely get the Pokemon Center and heal that up. And now, let's see what else. So the next trainer has an Eevee, which is special defense. Oh boy, Rocket. And then finally, the Grunt has a Coughing, and it's the Viper, which is defense, attack, and special attack, right. So, yeah, Rocket. Just keep going. Don't stop. And the final trainer in round 24 has an Apom and a Meryl, which is speed and HP. Definitely give it to Hedwig here. Okay, let's try you. Alright. So that's and that's pretty much it for all the trainers in round 24. So let's talk about the encounters, shall we? So in round 24, in the grass, you can find Oddish, which is a pretty generic grass type. Don't really want it. You know, we already beat Misty, so grass types are usually pretty not useful during Nuzlocke because they're weak to flying type, they're weak to fire, they're weak to ice, right? They're just weak to flying, and not really helping us too much on their super effectiveness is usually kinda eh. The only reason I think grass types can be useful in a Nuzlocke for the majority is Leech Seed Sleep Powder combo, or if you're using Breloom. Other than that, I don't think grass types are that useful in Nuzlocke, unless for a specific reason. Obviously, there's obviously a lot of water types, but usually electric type Pokemon are better against water types in case they have an ice type move, like the ones on Misty's gym. But yeah, I don't really want an Oddish. I already beat Misty. I already have a grass type. I already have Oral, so ideally I don't want the Oddish. Then we can have an Abra. Abra's pretty insane, obviously. It's a really insane special attacker, Psychic type Pokemon. Really, really good. Then we have Bellsprout, another very generic grass type. I already talked about Oddish and Bellsprout before, so I don't really want to talk about them too much. Then we can get either Tailo or Swellow as an encounter. Again, a really insane, physical attacker, has guts, which can be amazing. So definitely a really good encounter to get if you get one. You can also get Ralt, which is again a pretty interesting Psychic type Pokemon. I don't think it's as good as Alakazam for sure, or like Abra, but it got buffed, so it could also be an interesting Psychic type Pokemon to get. Now in the water, we can actually fish for a Carvanha or a Chinchou. Now I really kind of want to get a Carvanha because it's a dark type Pokemon I never really used, but again, for the purpose of having the better Pokemon as possible in the Nuzlocke, we don't get the Carvanha or the Chinchou. Carvanha can be, I don't know, Carvanha is just not that good as other Pokemon, I think. I think he's better in Generation 3 because Crunch is, again, a dark type movement, which is special in this generation. I definitely think Carvanha can be pretty good, pretty decent. Now, Chinchou is really good. The Pandeem has Volt Absorb as an ability, and it's a pretty good typing. Water Electric, it can be pretty insane. But again, I do think you're just honestly better off getting an Grass type encounter because it's not going to be a Carvanha. Like, if you try to go for Chinchou and it's a Carvanha, you're going to get other water types, and it's kind of you know? I much rather try to go for an Abra or a Ralt, and, you know, see if you can actually catch them. So we don't have that many Pokeballs, but let's see what we get. Oh boy. So our encounter is gonna be a Bellsprout. I'm not too happy with this, to be honest. But, oh well. Let's see if we can catch it. Not really too happy with this. We already have a grass type, so... yeah, I think I would have been happy with a Carvanha, to be honest. But there's a chance we get a Ralt or Abra, so I kind of need to go for it, I think. And there you go. So we get the Bellsprout. And we're gonna name it Bell. I had one on every other Nuzlocke I had so far as well. So, alright. With that done... oh my god, I forgot a Tailo as well. Really insane. With that, here you can get Cyndaquil, I think? Yep. Not too important, you can get Attract. And we can get another encounter in round 25. So there's always also a way to fish really close to Bill's house on the right. But I'm going to talk again about grass encounters. So in round 25 you can find Machop. So Machop is a pretty good fighting type Pokemon. You also can evolve it into a Machamp because trade evolutions are via evolution in this game. So you don't have to trade and you can get every single evolution. So Machop is definitely a pretty good encounter to get. It's a fighting type. Even though we already have one, Machamp is obviously better than Primeape. But ideally, we get a Curlia or a Ralts as an encounter. So there's we can also find Pineco here. Pineco can be kind of interesting. Obviously, a Bug Steel is really interesting. Explosion can be a really useful tool in a Nuzlocke as well. And I honestly love Fortress. I love Pineco and Fortress. They're one of, they're Pokemon I really like in the bug typing or Pokemon. I just really like Pineco and Fortress, and I think they can be pretty interesting with Explosion. I'm pretty sure Pineco learns Protect quite early, which can also be pretty useful, and it can be really useful, I guess, with like leftover strategies and stuff like that. So that could be interesting, but I don't really think that's that good. I guess it can be useful for Sabrina. I mean, like Steel resists Psychic, right? So that could be pretty good counter, honestly. I don't really know what bug type moves Pineco can learn Generation 3 though, because I think Bug Bite is like a Gen 4 move, right? So I don't really know too much about how useful Pineco can be on the offensive, like what bug types move it learns. Next up we have... we can find like Ralt and Curlia. So again, I already talked about it too much. It can be a pretty interesting Psychic type encounter. And then on the water you can either fish for a Staryu or a Carvanha. So honestly, something you can do to get the Chinchou is fish for if you get a Staryu in the Cerulean City. If you really want to get the Chinchou, you can get a Carvanha in round 25 and then come fish on round 24, and the only encounter you can get is Chinchou because Carvanha is the dupes. That's too much work just to get the Chinchou, in my opinion. You're just much better off just getting the grass encounter. So let's go ahead and get our encounter, and let's see what we get. We get the Ralts! That is so nice! I cannot believe we got the Ralts. It's so insane. Let's catch this thing. I don't think this has teleport. I think Drayano didn't give them teleport, but I'm still gonna go for a Great Ball just in case. And let's just throw some balls at it. Holy crap, we found the Ralts. 2, 3, boom! We got the Ralt. That is so nice. That's so incredible. I'm so happy with this encounter. Oh boy. I don't have a nickname for this though. I don't have a nickname for this. Alright, give me a second while I think of a nickname for this. Alright, I'm back. So I can't really think of a nickname, so I kind of went to get the help of the internet. I didn't see anything too interesting, so I'm just gonna go with something I thought it was alright. I'm gonna name it Dawn. More of a female name anyway, but I think it's fine. So let's go with Dawn for now. If I think of something better, I'll probably change it, but I never had a Ralt, so I was never expecting to get one, so I never even thought of a nickname for it. But now that we have one, oh boy. So this is going to be a really interesting encounter for sure. Let's go ahead and very quickly release Cyndaquil. And let's take a look at this new Pokemon. So we got a Bell with a quiet nature. So Quiet is plus special attack minus speed. Again, not the worst, but minus speed kind of sucks. And they have a Naughty. naughty Ralt, which is plus attack and minus special defense. Horrible! Why? Why is such horrible? Why so horrible? Ask Confusion, double team teleport. Alright. It does have teleport, oh boy. It just doesn't usually teleport, I think. Okay, so wow. And he's all, and the other these Pokemon are the same level as the rest of our team. That's pretty cool. So heal, and let's go ahead and continue through the game. Let's go to route 25 and beat all the trainers there. And wow, what an interesting encounter we got. So let's see, route 25. The first trainer we have here has a Machamp and Nosepass, which is attack and defense. We'll start with Rocket, and then we'll switch into Arl. And Arl got a defense CV. Alright, next up, have this dude with a Trapinch, a Natu, which is attack and special attack. Nope. Oh my god, Rocket's already level 27. Then we have this dude who has a Sudowoodo, which is defense. So I'll just give it to Arl, I guess. There you go, +1 defense on Arl. Now we have this dude. He has a Slowpoke, which is HP. Give this to Hedwig. Okay, there we go. Alright, next up, we have a girl with a Nidoran male and a Nidorino, which is attack. I don't want to use Spike. Let's see. 4 attack. Alright. So I don't know if Nidorino's probably 2 attack EVs, but I'm not quite sure. So +1 attack. And then +2 attack, question mark, Nidorino. Alright, same thing basically that we did with a Nidoran female and Nidorina trainer. So next up, got a Hiker with an Onix, a Makuhita, Mankey, and a Fampi, which is defense, HP, attack. Oh my god, kind of crazy. You need to start with Arl to beat the Onix though, so alright. That's 1 defense even. Then goes for the Fampi. We'll just kill it. Makuhita. And the Mankey. So yeah, we can just swap here. So Makuhita is going to be HP, and then Mankey's going to be attack. I'll just stay. Bullet Seed. Oh. I think this is worse than everything, right? Because it hits only 2 to 5. That's 20 damage. And 5 is going to be 50. Absorb is 40 or 20 flat, actually. I'll get instead of Absorb. And yeah, we'll just take care of you. So let's see, you got a defense EV from Onix, you got an HP EV from Makuhita, you got an attack EV from Mankey, and I think a defense or attack EV from Fampi? I don't know what Fampi is. I gotta go check really quickly. So Fampi's gonna be Gen 2 Pokemon. So let's see if we can find it. Wait, is Phanpy a Gen 3 Pokemon? No. Alright, Phanpy gives us HP? Wow, that's kind of crazy. Okay. So then we got a Defense TV from Onyx. We got an NHP EV from Makuhita and one from Phanpy. That's 2 HP EVs. And then you got 1 attack from Mankey. Alright. And then next up we have a Camper with a Spinda and a Whismur, which is special attack and HP. Just kinda want Hedwig to deal with that. Give him a potion. I need to be here, right? Yes. So the spins can be kinda insane, so I'm just gonna pay attention. There we go. So that's gonna be you get plus 1 HP. Attack. Alright, so now we can get this item, which is Secret Power. And then we can get this berry. Oranberry. Next trainer is Youngster with a Vulpix and a Meowth, which is full speed. Look with the spike so he can level up. Okay, and boom, level 23. And we got 2 speed. With that, let's get ourselves a goddamn Nidoking, shall we? So let's see, Moonstone. Let's go for it. Oh boy, what? Where's Thrash? What? Do I need to level up at level 22 and he needs to no. What the hell happened here? Oh my god, give me a second. I need to what? Did I mess up? No, it says here. I am so stupid. I can't believe it. So, in Ruby and Sapphire, Nidoking learns Thrash at level 23, but in FireRed and Leaf Green, it learns Thrash at level 22. Are you kidding me? I was looking at the wrong game. It was Generation 3, but I looked at the wrong goddamn game. So in FireRed and Leaf Green, it learns Thrash at level 22. Oh my god! I honestly can't believe it. I can't believe I'm that stupid. So we don't even get Thrash, and now it's gonna take longer for him to level up. Oh wow, that's just absolutely crazy. We got another berry here. And then the final trainer has a Swablu, a Pidgey, Roselia, which is special defense and other stuff. Oh my god, I hate myself. Really, really. Like, oh my god, really, really. Oh well, at least we got ourselves our Nidoking already, which is kind of cool, if you ask me. There's also a hidden item in Ether here, right? I'm pretty sure. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and enter Bill's house and do his thingy. Talk to him. Get the Estus ticket. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I hate myself. Alright, moving on then. He went from a Nidoran to a Nidoking in just one episode. I guess no. Yeah, kind of. But alright, let's see. So now we're gonna have to fight the dude. The Rocket Grunt. And I don't know where I have the rock grunt. Here we have him. Hound Hour and Drowsy. So it's special attack and special defense. Which means our good boy and helper Rocket is going to deal with that. So let's keep moving. And there you go. Rocket is really close to getting over the level cap, which really sucks. But well. So you give me Totodile. Yes, cool. You can't go here, so you need to go down. Oh my god. Alright. So you reach a new route, right? Which you can get a new Pokemon. No? Hello? Round 9, Cerulean City. And round 5. Okay, so let us see. What the hell can we get in round 5? Oh, great. I don't have it here. And I want to talk about round 5 encounters and I don't have the thing. So I need to go search for it on the internet. Alright, so let's see. Oh, it's really hard to search it from here. I'm gonna have to go to a different location, actually. That should be fine. Okay, because I kind of want to talk about encounters, but I don't know them at the top of my head. Because round 5 is really kind of forgettable. I'm pretty sure you can find Skitty and Meowth here, and that's all I know. Okay, so let's see. Round 5, we can get Skitty, Bellsprout, Hoppip, Meowth, and Pidgey. Skitty's horrible. Bellsprout is okay. Hoppip, it starts to lose its interest on the Leech Seed Sleep Powder combo the later you get into the game, so I kind of don't want Hoppip. Meowth can get Pickup, which is pretty cool. Other than that, it's pretty, you know, it's like a worse Zigzagoon, honestly, because at least Zigzagoon learns Headbutt. And then Pidgey, which is horrible. So no matter what we get here, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. So let's just go ahead and get a Route 5 encounter. It's a Meowth. Okay, I'll just throw a Pokeball at it. There we go, pretty easy catch. So we have the return of Neko. I don't know if it has Pickup. If it does, pretty cool. I don't think it's gonna be that good though. It can actually be. Oh, actually, it can be pretty interesting because of Thief. Huh. All right. Never mind then. Well, moving on though. I do have Route 6 encounters, right? I do. Okay, so going down. Here you can get Chikorita. Right, we have Route 6 here, so. In round 6, we can... okay, so this is actually where it gets interesting on the fishing encounters. So by fishing here, you can get either Carvanha, which, you know, old news, or you can get a Feebas. And I'm so interested in the Feebas encounter. I don't even know what to tell you. Because Feebas, Milotic is so insane. It's such a bulky water type. It's also beautiful design. I like Milotic so much. I never used one before because it's so hard to get one. In FireRed Omega, it evolves by level up, and it's so crazy to me that we can just get a Milotic if I got lucky in a fishing encounter. Instead of getting a Carvanha, we getting a Feebas, and I kind of want to get one. But there's also some pretty good encounters on the grass, so you can get a Lotad. So Ludicolo is honestly a pretty good Pokemon to get. It's honestly really nice. and it's Water Grass, which is a pretty interesting typing. It learns some pretty insane moves as well, and it's honestly pretty cool. I like Ludicolo. I don't think I ever used one actually, especially on a Nuzlocke, but it definitely can become. It's definitely a very good encounter you can get in Route 6. Then you can get Pidgey, horrible. We already talked about Pidgey so many times. Then we can get Meowth, which it's pretty average, like I said, like worse than Zigzagoon, depending if it has pickup or not. Then we have Seedot. So Seedot is pretty bad because it's a little bit unfortunate because I really like the design of Shiftry, but he's just so bad. He doesn't learn any good moves. The only good thing about Seedot is that I think in here, this girl. No, there's somewhere where you can trade. I think it's over here. So by trading a Seedot, yeah, by having a Seedot, you can trade for a Snorunt. And Snorunt, it's an Ice-type Pokemon. Now, I think Ice-types are not that useful in Nuzlocke because they're just not very good, ideally, with their typings and whatnot. But they can actually they can be pretty interesting in some occasions, especially if you have like a Dragon-type gym or something. The really interesting thing about getting Snorunt in that switch, from if you catch a Seedot, because Shiftry sucks. You like Shiftry, you'll never use Shiftry, I think, to be a good Pokemon. So you might as well just trade for the Snorunt. Is that Snorunt has an Ice Beam attached to it. So not only do you get a Snorunt, which I love Snorunt, I love Glalie, it's a dark Pokemon, as you know. Not only is it a dark ice Pokemon, which is pretty cool, I really like Glalie, it also has Ice Beam attached, which can be really cool because you get it this early into the game. And obviously you can get it on like Erica's Gym City. You can get it there by buying it for like a lot of cash, but getting it this early into the game can be kinda useful, I guess. And it's obviously a free Ice Beam if you do get a Seedot. So that's probably the most interesting thing about the Seedot. You can also get a Tailo here, so again, I keep talking about Tailo. Tailo, insane with guts, and it can be pretty cool. So we do have a little bit of Pokeball. Let's go ahead and get our encounter. I kinda want the Feebas though, just because I love it, you know? We don't even, we do already have a water type. But Milotic is so cool, it's such a bulky water type, right? It's pure water too, it has recover. Oh my god, I wanted Milotic so bad. I think I'm gonna cheat a little bit, okay? I'm gonna cheat. And I'm gonna give myself, this is my Nuzlocke, who cares, okay? But this is my Nuzlocke, so I'm gonna give myself a little cheat. So we're gonna be able to fish, okay? And if you get a Feebas, that counts as my encounter. But if I get a Carvana, I'll just get a Grass-type encounter, and we'll skip that Carvana like it never happened. I'm gonna give myself this one time only. I should get out of the grass. My one time only, a free ticket, a free maybe getting a Feebas encounter. Now, in my personal opinion, you should just get the grass encounter. If you get Tailo, that's really cool. If you get Seedot, that's really cool because you can get Snorunt, you can get Ice Beam. And if you get Lotad, it's really cool because you get Ludicolo. But I also want to have some fun with this Nuzlocke, and I really want to try Milotic. I think it can be a really strong Pokemon, and I never used one before, and it's such a beautiful Pokemon, a Pokemon I really like, and I never used one before, ever. I never had one before, and I really want a Milotic, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I'm gonna give myself a cheat. So let's fight this trainer first. So you're currently on Route 6. This trainer has a Pineco, a Spinarak, and a Letaba, which is defense, attack, and special defense. Like, I'm not even gonna bother. Just defeat him, Rocket, okay? Just go for it. We're gonna be over the level cap after this fight, which sucks, but oh well. And with that, I'm gonna give myself the cheat. So, one Old Rod encounter, and if it's Feebas, it counts as our encounter, and if it's Carvana, we can skip it, and we can get a grass encounter. Just this one time, I'm gonna cheat a little bit, okay? It's my Nuzlocke anyway, so let's see what we get. So we gotta get the Carvana. Alright, goodbye, dude. Oh, sucks so much. I really wanted to get the Feebas. Alright, but, you know, just one little cheat, you know, just shh, no one has to know, okay? Just, no one has to know. Just keep it a secret. So let's go ahead and get our Route 6 encounter then. Oh god. So we're gonna get a Tailo. That's so cool. Okay, Tailo is still pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty nice to have one. We can do a lot of cool strategies with guts, and it's gonna be pretty interesting. So shh, no one saw that Carvana, okay? Shh. Just this one time, okay? Just give me this one. I really wanted that Feebas as an encounter. Kinda sad about it, but oh well. We're gonna have Sky as our Tailo. Pretty cool. And with that, let's keep fighting the trainers. So round 6. Next up is a dude with a war turtle, which is defense and special defense. So this is something I never really understood. Imagine the level cap for a gym is level 27. My Pokemon is level 28. Can I use them on random trainer battles, or I cannot use them until I beat the next gym? I never really knew that. I never really, what is it? I'm just gonna use Rocket, honestly. As long as I don't use them at the gym, I think we're fine, really. Because I could just come back later and fight these trainers anyway, so what's the point of keeping it for later when I can do it now? And next up we have a trainer with a FireRed and a Pikachu, which is Speed. I'll give him to Tantrum. Sure. So good Tantrum. Okay, and then Pikachu. There we go. So we got the 3 speed EVs, because Pikachu is 2 speed. I confirmed it a while ago. And yeah, Pikachu gives us 2 speed EVs instead of 1. So it doesn't really matter, they only counted it as 1 before. But for now, we're just going to keep counting it as 2. So we got Mankey. We got plus 3 speed. Alright. Next up, we have another Bug Catcher, which has Ledian and Ninjask, which is special defense and speed. So I'll go back to Rocket. What do you have for me? Rare Candy? Great. That's really good. Oh, I'm so sad about the Feebas, though. I really wanted a Feebas. Oh, well. Just that one time I wanted the cheat to help me out, but no. Next up, we have a Picnicker with a Swablu, a Pidgey, and a Hoot Hoot. Just special defense, speed, and HP. Just go, Rocket. I don't know what to say anymore. It learns Fury Science. Probably better than Tackle for sure. I still prefer Headbutt. Oh, and something don't forget to get right here on the left, you can get a Water Stone, which can be really cool if you already have a Staryu or something. And next up, the last trainer in round 6 has a Spearow and Eradicate, which is speed. But I don't want to use Tantrum. We'll use Spike. So boom, 1 speed, and boom, 2 speed. Maybe Eradicate is actually 2 speed EVs, but I'm not quite sure, so... let's see... Nidoran, we got plus 1 speed, and plus 2 speed, question mark, Eradicate. Alright, with that, we're kind of done with round 6 and already 1 hour in, so... Probably a little bit less, because I did do a few cuts on the Ralts nickname, and I was interrupted during the Misty fight, but... Okay, so here you can get the VS Seeker, which can be pretty good for grinding against trainers. Let's see, there's also a girl that usually has a trail. Let's see what she gives us. Maybe it's you? No, it's another house. It's this house. So, do you have a Tailo? You can trade for Farfetch. There's no way I'm gonna do that. Okay, so we can also get an encounter here. And... I'm gonna talk about Vermilion City encounters next episode. Already a little bit too into this episode. So, overall was a fine episode. Obviously, we lost Sparky, which, it's not ideal, but whatever. I can't do too much of this. I mean, this Water Pulse. Oh my god, this Water Pulse have some crazy. Am I stupid? No, it does have accuracy. It's not one of the never misses move. Okay, that's fine. If Water Pulse was a never miss move, like Swift or something, I would have went crazy knowing I was using Double Team. But now, yeah, it doesn't have that. So obviously, a little bit lucky with Sparky because we lost him because 3 Water Pulses hit, and we had plus 6 Double Team on 2 of them, or at least 4 plus, at least 2 of the Water Pulses. And we even got confused, it was horrible. But then, obviously we had Rocket. Rocket is just carrying this whole goddamn team. It's absolutely insane. Each time I say a Pokemon is bad, they just come, when I get one, they just do insane, absolutely insane, just carry the hell out of me. Holy crap, Rocket, you goddamn monster, just completely annihilating everyone. I'm also kind of sad about Spike not getting Thrash. They could have been so good for Lieutenant Surge. Not even joking. That would have been insane. But obviously I messed up. Not much you can do about that. We can learn Thrash a little bit later into the game, but obviously we can't use it for Lieutenant Surge, which was the one thing specifically I wanted Spike for. You know, he's a ground-type Pokemon with Thrash. He can be really useful against Lieutenant Surge, but no! Let's not learn Thrash, which is a 120 base power move. Does a lot of damage with 100% accuracy. No, let's just use goddamn half the damage Horn attack because of that stupid little mistake. But well. Yeah, so we got a few evolutions. We got Hedwig from Hoothoot to Noctowl. We got Spike from Nidoran to Nidorino to Nidoking in one episode. And, yeah. We went through round 4. We went through round 5. We went through round 6. We did a little bit of a cheat. No one has to know about that. And we also got a few new encounters. I really like Chikorita. I would like to use one, but no, it's not on the Nuzlocke rules. So let's see. We got our Bell. We got Dawn, and we got Neko, which has an adamant nature. That's pretty interesting. And we got Sky with a sassy nature. Sassy plus special defense minus speed. Again with a horrible nature on my good Pokemon. Stop doing this to me, game. And it has Guts, so that's really good. And you probably have Wing Attack already, which is absolutely insane. So good, so good. Our team, this team on late game is absolutely insane. We have Nidoking, which is pretty okay on late game, right? Then we have Tyranitar, we have Kingdra, we have Gardevoir buffed in this game. We have Guts, Swellow. Holy crap, this team is looking pretty darn good. So yeah, next episode, I don't remember if I want the fishy encounter for a specific reason. I'm pretty sure we get a fishy encounter in this location. But I kind of want to explain next episode so I can actually have the full information. But there's probably some pretty cool encounters in the grass as well. Pretty sure you can get Tailo here as well. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to talk about the encounters later. Overall, the episode was kind of alright. Let's never talk about the cheat. It's a secret. No one tell anyone. Shh, okay? But yeah, that's going to be the end of today's episode. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you did enjoy it. And I will see you next time.